Good afternoon and evening, everyone. This is Terraquator. It is Sunday, February 4th, day 35 of being sober. And yes, we were sober. I didn't get beer. I didn't get wine. I didn't get any of that. I have water. But that's because we're out of tea right now. I'm brewing more right now, but I can't really carbonate that until it's cold. And you'll have to excuse me. It's quite toasty in the house right now. I would very much like to turn the air off, but family's talking about being cold, and I'm like, I'm freaking hot. Well, not a whole lot going on other than, like I was talking about at the end of yesterday's update or video, it's swam day. If you remember the first Sunday that we had this, I went on about why it's swam day. I don't need to repeat myself. But Lillian decided, because of all the good beef tacos we had, that she didn't want shrimp tacos. I still got the cabbage, but I don't want to do the stir fry today because we're doing chicken, or either chicken or steak stir fry probably tomorrow. So I'm doing something I've not really done. I'm doing shrimp linguini Alfredo. And no, I did not buy any jars of Prego or Ragu Alfredo sauce. I hate that stuff. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I really hate that stuff because that creaminess with all the oils they throw in there to keep its shelf life, they make me throw up. So I hardly ever have Alfredo because it's always super oily and disgusting. So no, I'm making it myself. And what I learned, because you need heavy cream to make Alfredo sauce. Why is heavy cream and heavy whipping cream so freaking expensive? 1 quart of that, 1 quart of store brand heavy whipping cream. Obviously no sugar, just the heavy cream. I kid you not. Walmart brand, $6 for a quart. A gallon of whole milk is like $3 over here, at least. But $6 for a quart of heavy cream. They didn't even have buttermilk, so I don't even need to bother asking about that. So I wouldn't be able to make my own butter if I wanted to, because they don't have buttermilk. I got lucky finding the heavy cream, because they had very little of that either. I think more people our age need to remember how to cook. Yeah, that's what it is. More of us need to remember what it means to actually cook your own food. Not that frozen like TV dinner stuff. Not those frozen lasagnas. I'm talking making your ingredient. Like, okay, we'll go easy. You don't have to make your own pasta noodles. You still have to cook your pasta noodles, but learn how to at least cook pastas. Learn how to cook things from as close to the raw ingredients as you can. I'm not saying you have to learn how to make your own bread. Although I say if you want to learn how to make anything, you should learn how to bake your own bread. Because holy crap, fresh bread is so good. That's something you want to do. You want to have the ability to just be like, okay, I feel like baking some bread today. I've got an afternoon to kill. Or, an afternoon and evening to kill. Let's go make some bread. Because when that comes out of the oven and it's ready to go, oh, it's so good. Yes, bread. Not talking like cupcakes or anything, just bread. It's so good. So this time, instead of getting all that bleach stuff, I do have some bread flour. But I also decided, you know what? I'm going to experiment with some unbleached flour. I want to start, moving away from the enriched stuff as much as I can feasibly afford. Because holy crap, unprocessed stuff is super expensive. They really want you having the enriched stuff. I can understand because the shelf life is longer. There's that I do understand. But it doesn't bode well for the working class. Everything's processed. And thank God I don't live in New York City, because I remember hearing about that bodega bro or something like that, where he was complaining because he just wanted to find like ingredients to make a salad or, make his own food, and everything is, pre-made sandwiches at these bodegas. And I understand growing up in the suburb and some rural areas where you can go to a grocery store and get those raw ingredients, or go to a farm and get what ingredients they have for that season and that harvest. But man, I would loathe the idea of relying on bodegas for food. So I think that explains a lot for why New Yorkers are so pissed off all the time. Because if all they have to look forward to is expensive bodega food, yeah, I'd be pissed off too. Because I make better sandwiches at home. I really do. And I'm looking at in the following months. I know I still need to get a good barbecue grill that can, smoke your meats too. But I'm also looking at getting a meat slicer and a pressure cooker so I can make my own deli meats. Because I'm tired of buying deli meat. I don't like buying deli meat. One, because you get just a little bit. Just a little bit, and it's super expensive. And your options are also limited. I like using my own list of ingredients and spices. I like my own spices and stuff. Why? Because I like being more in control of my food and my day. But yeah, I do feel bad for the people who have to rely on bodegas. So they really shouldn't have ripped into the dude who's like, where's just a plain old grocery store where I can make my ingredients? They should have been like, oh, go over here if they had it. Not be like, oh, don't be such a bitch. Go to bodega and don't be such a... Like, yo, y'all suck. I wouldn't live in a city even if I was told I had to. No way. I would rather live on a farm. I would rather live on a farm, work sunrise to sundown. I would much rather be doing that than going to a bodega for all of my food. Because that would be really depressing. Especially since, obviously, I like making my own food. Like I said tonight, I got my heavy whipping cream. I have my fresh basil. I have my fresh garlic. I have my fresh Parmesan. I have my flour and everything like that. So yeah, I'm good to go. And yeah, I did just barely manage to find just traditionally made linguine noodles. So it's not that enriched stuff. I look forward to trying that because I've gotten so used to everything being enriched. I'm trying things a little differently, even if it does cost me a lot more. I'm ready to try these things. And yes, I did get a half and half mixed spring, half and half spring salad to make sure that I also have the spinach in there. I like my spinach. And I'm not doing any ranch sauces for it. I'm making a balsamic vinaigrette. I'm doing that from scratch because I have the ingredients to make that too. Not to mention, if I do that, I can also add extra balsamic vinegar and use it as baguette bread dipping. Because who doesn't like dipping their like sourdough or French loaf or baguette in some balsamic vinegar dip? It's really good. So yeah, tonight's gonna be a good meal. Tomorrow will be the stir fry. We'll do the stir fry tomorrow. Sorry, honey, but I like to spread things out. I needed, and we already know, but Sweet Pea actually prefers Italian. Buttercup's the one that does like Asian food, but it seems Sweet Pea prefers Italian. And with the spread that we have for tonight, I think it's going to go over quite well. Yeah, we're going to leave it at that because I got to get the rest of this done for everyone. And then I have to do all this food prep. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I don't want to spend too long on it. I want to relax this evening, especially since I already had to fix our bathtub. It wasn't a super, heavy fix. It was just something simple, but it was more a matter of tracking down the part I needed. And then in the process of that, I helped a random person find something for his shower to hold his shower head up because he didn't know what he was looking for. I showed him exactly what he needed, so he hugged me. It was interesting. I got a hug from a random man because apparently I was helpful. It was fun. Got all that done, so I'm glad that's out of the way. We did see some really fun looking stuffed animals that are for, Valentine's Day coming up. They had a giant $35 stuffed octopus and a giant stuffed snail. So I'm glad I'm actually kind of glad we're moving away from just teddy bears and monkeys. I liked seeing the snail and I liked seeing the octopus. That was really fun. But anyway, that's enough for today because I have a lot to get ready for. So this is Terra Quator on your Sunday, February 4th, day 35, and I will see everyone tomorrow on Monday.
Yeah! Solidify!
Oz, reveal! Look alive! Hi! You're dead meat!
Order guide you.
Shadow Raven, let night fall! Let's get it on! Ha! Gloves off! I await your instruction.
Gather!
By royal hold the line! Take flight! Whirling snow! Embrace the ice! Covenant of the deep!
Let's go gather some samples. Exploit the force. I'll uproot you. Yeah.
Stabilize. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Allow me.
And Shroud. Let's nip that in the bud. Yeah. Rah.